Dear Future Carla, today is January 23rd. Today, I am grateful for iMovie. iMovie was an editing program I made fun of all the time while I was in college. I was using tools like Premiere Pro and like Final Cut Pro. However, during this video series and using it in the real world, I've started to realize that iMovie is really great, and Premiere Pro, at least the Rush version that is on the iPad, is really bad. I like to edit these videos on my iPad because I feel like whenever I bring anything into my computer, I get into perfectionist mode and I spend a lot of time editing on the laptop. With my iPad, on the other hand, I could video on the iPad and then I could edit on the iPad using iMovie, which gives me very limited options, which allows me to focus on just the really crucial bits to make these videos worthwhile. If you noticed, there was a time I was using the iPad application of Premiere Rush made by Adobe to make these video edits, and granted, it's a lot more extensive than the iMovie. However, 3 times while I was trying to render the videos and upload them, there were countless errors, and whenever I went on Google to see what was wrong with Premiere Rush and how can I troubleshoot it, I just kept getting video tutorials on how to fix Premiere Pro on the computer, not the iPad application. So even though I do like the text functionality of Premiere Rush a lot better, iMovie does the job right. It allows me to quickly put in videos, cut them, and export them to my laptop so then I can get it onto YouTube. That is something that I'm super grateful for, as opposed to Premiere Rush, which although is more full of features, it really doesn't do the job. At the end of the day, what is really important about a video editor is being able to edit video and export it. While Rush gets the editing part right, because yes, I could definitely edit video, I could definitely put filters, I could control the volume, I could do a lot with it. The text features for it are great. But at the end of the day, I record these videos so you all can watch. And if I can't export the video and show it to the world, then what was the point of me editing it? That's why today I am really grateful for iMovie. If there is another application I could use on my iPad that actually works, I might consider using it, but for now I'm going to be really grateful for iMovie and continue using iMovie until I feel comfortable with moving all my editing on my laptop. Today I wanted to share something that really helped me plan my weekend. So, excuse the really broken package, but I got this from Staples today. It's the simplified erasable calendar, and this is so you can see it. So the really cool thing about the simplified calendar is that it's double-sided and it has really cool things. So it has a year at a glance, it has where you can put your yearly goals, and on the other side it has the calendar and the goals for this week. For my purposes, I really wanted to focus on the monthly calendar and the weekly goals. So I stuck with that side. And then I cut it in half so that way I have the calendar on one strip and the weekly goals on another strip. And I put that on the side of my dresser. It was really great today because while I was filling up the calendar and putting in what events I knew was happening, I realized that the book club that I've been really looking forward to is actually happening this Saturday. Today is Thursday, and we put it on our calendars, but no one decided to check and verify where we were going, if we were all still available for it, if everyone even read the material. So it was really good that I caught that because I was filling out my calendar on the wall. And hopefully we still have this book club on Saturday. I've been really excited to talk about boundaries with like real life people, and hopefully the others will be ready. Otherwise, it would just be the Carla show, but it'll be like present Carla and not past Carla talking to an iPad in my room. I definitely highly recommend like a wall calendar, something that you can use so that way you can see everything. While I do agree that digital calendars are great because they have that added bonus of like pinging and reminding you of things, the physical calendar actually forces you to realize things and plan ahead of time. I see it way too often where people put things on their digital calendar and then they forget about it until really last minute. By having a more traditional and physical planner that you're forced to write on, it forces you to really see what's going to be happening in the future and plan accordingly. Just like today, how I wrote it on my calendar, and I was like, oh great, now I have to message the girls and see where we're going. I was able to do that and plan that, and we're having conversations right now. Now for the food for thought, I would love to hear what you guys use for video editing if you're really into that. Now, if you do say Premiere Rush, I hope you don't mind me reaching out to you to figure out what I did wrong with Premiere Rush. Because it was admittedly a really great program. I was really excited about using it. And it broke my heart knowing that I couldn't be using it. So yeah, the food for thought is, what video editors would you recommend? And I would love to hear what you guys use, but also if you know my situation is different than yours, then just write what you would recommend for a very new person who wants to upload and edit videos every day. Alrighty then. Ciao!